Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. I am so excited for today. We have a junk club event that's Grinch themed. For those that don't know, I would say that The Grinch 2018 is my favorite Christmas movie. I could watch it 100 times every single year and never get sick of it. Last night I had it on loop for 3 times in a row while I was reading. Amazing. So we have that going on this morning. I'm gonna leave a little bit earlier than I need to so I can drop off the angel tree stuff that I got. So we're gonna do that and then go to junk club. I'm gonna leave Milo obviously at home. I'm gonna see if I can just leave him in my room so he has more space than completely living the living room area and giving him access to that, but hopefully not keeping him in the crate will allow him to not whine and bark after a couple hours. That's my main concern. Not really that he's whining and barking, but more the annoyance it would be to my neighbors kind of thing. So that's kind of my thought process. Maybe if I leave him in the room, put his toys in there, leave him a treat to gnaw on for a bit, then maybe he'll be happy. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and make coffee. I need to check work stuff, and then I'm gonna get ready, and then hopefully I time it well and we'll be able to head out soon. I thought it could be fun to do a little get ready with me. I reheated up my coffee. I filled it to the top, I fear. So I reheated up and put a little bit more of the cold foam. So good. So I'm obsessed with these PJs. Matching sets just hit different. Okay, skin prep is already done. I used the Rhode glazing milk. Yeah, just glazing milk. And then I put on my moisturizer. I have just been using this all year. It's still halfway full. It's insane. You can't see that, but I mean it's probably to where the top of this is. And I have another one. I need to get one of those scoopers to make it safer. I try to use the back of a nail, but I just got this yesterday. I have used it in the past and I'm obsessed with it. I just kept not getting it, but now that it's at Sephora and easier to get, you don't have to think about shipping, then I love it. I think it's 20 or 22 for the smaller size. So it lasts, I feel a good amount of time, and I feel it is on the more affordable side of skincare products. I feel they can get so expensive. Something that's a moisturizer in a way, a serum if you will, then they can be $60, and I'm for what? And that's on still a lower end for mini Sephora products. Whoa, do you guys have the post office delivery emails set up? I have 3 packages coming. What? I think 2 are gifts, and then 1 is maybe something I get that's a subscription thing for Milo. Not one of those bark boxes, but some of the treats from Amazon you can do a subscribe and save. I don't really care about saving, just more the continuation, knowing I need more of those bones. Okay, let's start with the glow screen. This is Shade Sunrise. Honestly, let me know if you have any dupes, because the UV is not giving sunburn during the winter. However, I do a light skin tint, and I like that this one doesn't really feel I have anything on my skin. So it's not terribly expensive at the same time. I'm sure there is a dupe that's cheaper, so let me know. Thank God I already got a lighter shade of this. Are you kidding? But I like that it gives me an overall I don't know, it just gives something that makes me feel better. And frankly, that's all I can ask with the makeup products I use. Did I get a hair in this? At this point, if it's short, I'm is this something that is a dead end that broke off from me, or is this Milo's hair? He's not really a shedder. Still, he manages to get hair in places because he's rolling around like crazy. This is so fun. I have not done like get ready with me or anything. Filming in my bathroom, I don't do that anymore. So this is fun. Vlogmas is like taking me to a whole new level. Okay. Also, when I was doing my makeup stuff yesterday, I realized like, one, I need to be better about cleaning my brushes, for sure. However, I also only have a couple brushes and I'm thinking I should maybe replace them for like sanitary purposes. So I was looking at that. 2 of them are from like e.l.f. and I'm like, I don't need like fancy schmancy brushes. I love the e.l.f. ones I use. So I'm just thinking maybe I get replacements of those. Next up, I love Glossier as a brand. Like, I just love them. I've loved them probably since college when I was getting more into like trying beyond drugstore makeup, honestly. But this is just like, this is what I need to replace. This is just like an eye brush that I use for a lot of things. But I love Glossier's concealer. I think, wow, this is kind of a throwback. I think I was influenced by Summer McCain. She's kind of just like your lifestyle influencer type, like that kind of category. And I remember her talking about it and I loved how it looked, and I feel like this is a affordable version of like a NARS one. Actually, take that back because I don't know what like the price point of a NARS concealer is. However, I do know that this one is in my budget of like more than drugstore, but not by a lot. I think it's like 20 something. Which makes me feel good. But I love this as either like a spot concealer, or I'll put it on like a little bit of a bigger brush, like you'll see. I'll just kind of like put it around like my cheeks or something if I have a little bit of like redness. I feel like the little redness in my skin definitely shows more in the winter, so that's great. I'm like looking for any pimples or just like red spots. I don't really get like pimples at the same time. I feel like I always get like a clogged pore that's just like, it just shows up in the morning and then it goes away by mid-morning. Like it's never really like a painful thing. I don't know. I'm just like, what did I do to deserve that? My favorite thing is when I wake up and I'm like, wow, I have never had this good skin in my life. It looks so perfect. And then 2 hours later, I come back in, like maybe I'm gonna brush my teeth after breakfast, and I'm like, did I just get like 3 small pimples? Like again, clogged pores kind of thing. Like all I did was have my morning coffee. Oh, Milo, please put that down. Drop it. He's been so good. However, we did find a shoe. Okay, this feels good. I'm kind of gonna let that sit for a second. I also want to get a couple different, not a couple, I want to get a more like brown lip liner. I have like the mauvey one and this kind of like more orangish one, but I want like a more of a mocha. This is my blush brush that is broken from the other side, but like it works. It's like a duo brush from e.l.f. Clearly my blush brush, and clearly I also need to wash it or like clean it because it has been a little bit. So this is also new. This is the Road Blush. This is my first time like getting it. I used it for the first time yesterday and really liked it. I'll probably reapply towards the end if I feel like I need to. But I love this color. If you didn't watch the vlog from, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? When I went shopping, I think it was 2 days ago. Then I said how we were entering pale girl, like winter, not winter, summer, okay. Pale girl winter, and I needed some like lighter shades of things on top of like different shades that would better complement like a fairer skin. Okay, perfect. And I'm sure that will fade some. That's kind of natural for any of these. And then the last product I got that was new was I needed a different tone of like a contour. I was using more of like a contour contour bronzer. So it was a lot warmer. again from Milk. This one is targeted, I think, more towards their like contour section. Same brush, guys. This is my single brush for like a lot of things. Okay, I see a hair. Thank you. I love that this is more of a contour and I can add in a bronzer powder to kind of add warmth if I feel it. But this is giving kind of the sculpting that I need without it being super like contrast. And I should go check because my dog is silent and it's giving I found the other shoe. Hi. We'll play once I'm done getting ready, don't you worry. He was just like on the couch standing there, so he was definitely getting into something. Hi, bud. I think he knows when I'm getting ready. Hello? Can mom get ready, please? Hello. Hey, be nice. He's making me nervous. Okay. Now I'm going to, kind of press back in that concealer that was there, and then I'm going to set it with powder. So I have two that I use. Where's my makeup brush? I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder, which I love, but then I also have the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, which I also love. I think I'm going to use this one today. Did he just grab something? Oh, his own stuffed animal. What am I to do? It's one of those ones that has the like heartbeat puppy thing, and I don't want him to destroy it completely like he has his other toys. Not only was it more expensive, obviously, but I wanted him to be able to actually use it at night, so. Usually I let him play with it for like a second, and then if I see that he's actually trying to like destroy it, then I take it. Kind of just a T-zone. I love it. Okay. Next up, maybe lining my lips. He's in a playful mood, which makes me so happy because he just like hasn't felt good the last like couple of days. So he's been sleeping a lot. Obviously that sucks because now he's not going to be sleeping a lot and I'm going to be leaving him for a couple hours in my home, but okay. I'm just going to leave them lined, and I like putting on like a lip balm or something like that. Eyebrows. I just used the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil and I'm obsessed with it. Now I do wish I used to have their like brow stick thing that kind of locked my brows in place a bit more, but I feel like my main goal is to just brush them out and then fill in kind of the gaps at the end. And then I kind of touch on the bottom here to give them a little bit more definition. I feel like what makes my routines like an everyday versus like when I would consider going like more of a glam is eyeshadow. I fear that's it. Well, and mascara, because you'll see like I don't actually put on mascara. I use this spoolie thing to kind of brush them out, and then I curl them. Him with that dog is crazy. Again, if he's quiet for too long, then I get nervous. Sometimes I'll put on mascara. The other. Do I have 3 mascaras in here? Oh, because one's like a black one. But I love the brown ones. I use Maybelline Lash Sensational if I put some on. But this is also not like fully putting on. I'm just putting it on the ends to kind of lengthen them. And I feel like that helps keep them like up. Okay. I feel like I need a bit more powder under my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and go in then with the Anastasia one. Not giving matte like I want it to. While I love a dewy look, I like my under eyes actually like to be set. And I would say that is it. Sometimes I use the e.l.f. like dewy setting spray. However, my skin is looking so good. Thank God I got this road stuff back. I feel like it truly like transforms my skin when I'm doing makeup, but I feel cute. I'm gonna go ahead and put some curls in my hair and call it a day. I just parked for the Junk Club event. I was able to drop off my angel tree stuff at the nearby Salvation Army, so I'm very glad about that. And then now I'm gonna go get ube Thai tea, which I'm so excited about, and then go to the Junk Club event.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
Back home from Junk Club, and that was so much fun. I feel like she kills it every single time with the boxes. So for Junk Club, there's always a theme for each month, and then there's like a box curated. Like that's where your ticket really comes from, like the fact that you're purchasing a ticket kind of thing. But while you're there, you often get more than just like the box. There are so many crafty girls that like they will just for free make these like scrap kits for you, or maybe they're giving away stickers. There's always a section where you can like bring your own stuff and like kind of just like offer it to people as well. So I want to do that in the new year, because I definitely have some things that either like I bought when I first started and like really aren't my vibe, if you will, or I just like won't use, or would be just good for someone else. So I really need to do that. Milo is so glad that I'm home. He did so well. So well. He was home for like 4.5 hours by himself. That's the longest he's been like by himself. He was in my room. I had the camera on and he moved around. He did like make some noises a couple times, but overall really, really good. So Grinchmas. More often than not, I feel like I have a pretty complete spread, and then like I print out a picture or two to put on it from the event like after. This, I feel like it probably could use a little bit more. I just don't really know what yet until I print a couple of pictures, but let's kind of go through it. Also, she did have like a hot cocoa bar situation, or just like a thing for hot cocoa, some marshmallows and some whipped cream. Really cute. However, I got my ube Thai tea from the Contra coffee shop, so I didn't end up using that. But she also had a whole thing of like candy, like a candy bar, and so she had little bags that you could put some candy in. So I have that. I'm definitely gonna be munching on. Hello, Milo is so he's right here. Can you see his little snout? And I have like all my stuff laid out. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this, that like I guess I just didn't know how quickly it arrived, but Riley ordered us new koozies from All Things Lillian, and that way like we often like do that for shops we both want something from. We're like, hey, if we like one person just like places the order, then we save money on shipping. So that's what we did here. So I have the gingerbread one, and it's so cute. She got a cat one. It's perfect for her. So I have my little gingerbread koozie, and that's what I had on my drink, which is just so nice because then I can have it out and I don't have to worry about like condensation, especially when you're like crafting. Love these things. She has like the small size and the larger size for like a venti, but these also fit the venti, just fits like less of it, you know? Anyways, we have that. Yeah, hi buddy. So I did do like an overview of the box, but I don't think I really got to show you the couple other things. So the stickers I was able to get in kind of the like little section that people just bring stuff or they have stuff. I don't really know how it all works, but I got some more like Christmas Grinch stickers. Hi Milo. And then this little girl, oh my god, she was so freaking cute. Hey, that's okay. She was like the only kid that's probably ever gone, but it's something where like her mom bought her and her kid tickets and then like made sure it was okay that like she came. Hey, just lie down. We'll play in a minute. But she had these like sticker paper, like printed on sticker paper, And I thought this was so cute, and it was Grinch, and so she offered that up. Got another free Grinch sticker. Sorry, I'm covering his face, but that, I'm like battling Milo right now because he wants to just get into everything I'm showing, which is so valid because like me too. I already used a couple of them, but we do have this washi tape, which is so cute. A few different scraps of paper. One of them I ended up using, but this has glitter, really cute. Used a lot of this sticker pack. I'll show you the spread here in a second. I know I did an overview, I'm pretty sure of it as well. Oh, more Grinch stickers. This is actually something I printed out from a collage on Instagram, so I brought that just in case. This was something that a girl just like made like scrap kits for everyone for free. And so it just has some paper and stuff in it, and it's so precious. I was excited for this. This is a bunch of tissue paper. This is Merry Christmas in cursive. Say less. I bought this, so we'll talk about that in a second. An ornament. We are putting this up on the tree, but it's Junk Club. And are you kidding me? Might have I got an ornament. And I got two, I think. Hold on. The girl that works there, first of all, she is so cool. I love her. She, I feel like I really paid attention on like our September Junk Club month because I felt like the music was hitting so hard. And so I was like, who is in charge of music here? Because it was so good. And so it was like basically the woman that was working at the place they rent out. But this month she put together these little like baggies with a little bit of treats. So cute. I'm excited because she's actually gonna get into junk journaling. I was talking with her more today, and I was like, do you like do this stuff? Like you're here, you see us do it once a month, and so she's gonna get into it, which I'm excited about. We did have a bingo thing. Where's that at? Holiday bingo. And so it is things that you can do during the month of December. I feel like we should look at that. Oh, big stretch, bud. But then they also gave these like little marker type things, I feel like, for that. Oh, this is the other ornament. Well, I think it's like a tag, but she put a little string on it, and I feel like I'm gonna use it as an ornament. Actually, Riley and I traded. She's like, I feel like you need the dog one. And I'm like, you're so right. Little like stick things. I feel like I'm gonna use this for my baking stuff maybe. And then a candy cane pen. Frankly, this is just adorable. Oh, this we are gonna try. Everyone got different ones. I got the hazelnut hot cocoa mix. Are you kidding? Obviously you can use like the box as well for your junk journal. And then we had like some little bows, which are cute. Like I can't put this in like in the junk journal, but you can like use them elsewhere. I got some sticker stars, and I feel like that's it. We had like a little bag that the tissue paper was in, and a couple other scraps of things. So that was primarily like the junk club box. And then they always have a couple vendors. So this one is the Aligned Angels. I actually don't remember if I included them in my like small business shop. It'd be really rude if I didn't. Her stuff is so cute. So I got a couple stickers. I got this one that's like a winter scene. Precious, right? And then I got, oh, I think she threw this one in. Aligned Angels, like that's her brand, ornament sticker. And then look, Rudolph. Oh, are you kidding? So cute. And then, sorry, Milo's right here too. I'm just like half dog voice. And then I got this sticker sheet. This is like the main thing I wanted. So really cute. And then I love that she put this in a bag so I can kind of keep it organized a little bit. Hey, leave it. Thank you. Good boy, bud. I know, I'm making all the noise. Okay, and then I just want to put that stuff away, but let me show you what I've done so far. Oh, geez. I need to like tape down this one part that doesn't want to stick. Okay. So, this is what we are working with so far. So all of this stuff, besides the glitter sticker stars, are things that I got from the Junk Club event. So I know that I'm gonna put, I believe, like a picture here and then a picture or two here. And then I do have like colored markers and things like that that I want to like write in or pencil in or whatever. I just don't know what yet. So it is probably 85% done, if not 90, and I just need to print out a couple of pictures that we took there and I'll put those on. But so cute. Oh, I think I already put it away here. So first of all, I did take the Grinch napkin because literally Junk Club. And then lastly, I did shout them out there in part of the sticker sheet shout outs from my Junk Journal Essentials video. Oh, I know. But this is from Pink Coast Studio. So she has officially launched her site or business, whatever you want to call it. But she was there and she did a raffle for like a scrap kit and one of the sheets, but I asked her if she had like extras to just like buy. And so this was actually a like mess up, and it's because the printer like printed like kind of like lines across it. But I feel like this is kind of the vintage Grinch, if you like the OG, that like you can't even really tell that it's an accident, but it was only $10. Are you kidding? Like I feel like sticker sheets on average, like a bigger one is gonna be anywhere from like 15 to 19. So I felt really good about this. I was like, I love it actually. I think her sticker sheets maybe are like 14, like the large ones, and then the smaller ones are obviously cheaper, but so cute. Obviously I used a couple of those, but those are all the things I got from Junk Club. And obviously what my spread looks like now, so we will definitely continue on that. Last night I did go through the Junk Journal and like mapped out the spreads I think that I want to do, and that way I kind of like know if I had enough space. So I do have one extra spread that if something pops up, I have room. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna put all my stuff away and I'm going to make some food because I'm starving, but I had so much fun. Ugh, I just love Junk Club so much. And I finally got to see Riley. Since she moved, I'm like, am I ever gonna see you again? She wasn't able to come last night. She wasn't feeling well, so she ended up like going home from work, or I should say she like left work early to go home. So I did see her today, which was so great. And then we're actually going over to her new place tomorrow, me and Bestie Milo. He doesn't know it yet. So I'm gonna go ahead, pack up, and then I like clean up more. Not really pack up, clean up, and I will check with you guys later. I am wanting to go to bed, and it is 5:15. So I do fear that's not an option. However, I'm exhausted because Milo had an impromptu play date at the like nearby doggy park. I just took him out wanting to play with him, honestly. Like he just had been home all day. I came back, I checked work stuff, I gave you guys the update on Junk Club, but then he was looking at me like, Mom, I want to play now. And I was like, you're so right, you deserve to play. So I grabbed his ball and we went, and then we saw someone there, and I think they literally played for like an hour and a half. I don't know, but we are on the other side where I feel like the sun isn't setting as early. Frankly, I'm uneducated. So like scientifically, that actually could not be real. However, it did feel like we got back at 5:06 and like it was still kind of bright. I mean, hi bud. So he played for a long time. And then he came back, he rested for like 2 seconds, and then I think he was like, Mom, respectfully, I do need dinner. And I was like, you're right, I'm so sorry. So I give him dinner, and why is he still not napping? My boy, my cutie boy. Honestly, they played so well. It was a dog that was a little bit bigger than him, really just more dense than him, if anything, but like height-wise, not incredibly different. But we had never played with that dog before. I think we'd seen them probably like around, but they never played together yet, and they had so much fun. Milo, his like teenage boy was showing, and I'll just leave it at that, but that was wild. Look how cute he is. I know, bud. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, I did eat a little bit, so I'm not incredibly hungry right now. That was like a couple hours ago. But I want to continue watching YouTube. Tell me you have a Velcro dog without telling you have a Velcro dog. Hey. Leave it. Okay, I'm going to get settled. I just rough cut the video up until this point, so I feel good about that. I also edited a ton of reels that I had been shooting and just not doing anything with. So we did that, and now I think I deserve to get on the couch and rot. I'm thinking maybe I wash my face, like do all the skincare things, so I'm not thinking about any products on my face and I can lay down in peace. But yeah, that's my little update. My little 3-minute update. I have my final update for the evening. It is now 8 o'clock and I read like 10 to 15% of this book. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I only read 10%. I'm now on chapter 11, which is 30% into it. I'm on page 121 for Kindle books, if that says anything. I don't know. I just feel like I'm such a slow physical reader sometimes that I'm annoyed it's taking me so long to read this because like I'm enjoying it. It's just taking me a while because I'm also always reading it, I feel like, in the evenings when my brain is like slowly frying. But I'm wanting to continue to read this for maybe like another hour, but I want to go ahead and close out this video so I can do the final edits on the vlogmas, get that like starting with the exporting and everything like that, and then I can like be reading through that process and ultimately go to bed at a decent time. I'm excited for tomorrow. We have some fun plans with some friends and I'm just like looking forward to it, and I hope it like goes smoothly. Like one of the things is like, I don't know, like it could go well or it could be like a bust, and then the second thing is like guaranteed perfection. So I'm excited. But thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea what type of question to ask you, but I really love asking them. So maybe just like what you're currently reading, because that's how I often find recommendations, is just like by asking a simple question and then someone's like, oh my god, I am 75% into this book and I'm so obsessed, you have to pick it up. Or I just finished this book, I gave it 5 stars, I'm obsessed, go like check it out from your library. And I'm like, thank you. That's how I find my recommendations. So thank you so much for watching Vlogmas Day 6. Yes, Vlogmas Day 6, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7.